Assalamualaikum. My name is ALIANI NAZIRA binti RAMLAN. My matric card number is 13DDT19F1076. Okay, this video presentation is for project 2 for subject System Analysis and Design. The question is, prepare your product or system that you have done before your own topic in group by convince them that your system must be accepted among to the other group programmer. You also must prepare a proposal of your proposed project. Okay, my topic is QR code for attendance. Our introduction is QR stand for quick response. While they may look simple, QR code are capable of storing lots of data. But no matter how much they contain, when scanned, the QR code should allow the user to access information instantly, hence why it's called a quick response code. A QR code is very similar to a barcode. QR stands for quick response. The image consists of square dots in a unique configuration that provide information for the user. QR code can contain text, link to website, video and file, and much more. QR codes are safe to use in the classroom, so there's no worry about leading your student astray. Students only access what you tell them to via the QR code. Taking student attendance by university instructor during each class is a time-consuming process, especially when classes are big. Some faculty policies require this task to be performed by the instructor in each lecture. In other words, out of the total hours that are assigned to a given course, which is typically 45 hours per semester, up to 8 hours may be lost to perform this process that usually takes around 10 minutes per lecture. Statistics show that 42% of smartphone users have an average age of 26 years old. Thus, with the widespread of smartphones among university students, this paper addressed the problem of such a waste in the lecture time and proposed a system that offers to reduce it by almost 90%. The proposed solution offers a QR code for the student to scan it via a specific smartphone application. Students are provided with one QR code for each student. The code, along with the student identity taken by the application, will confirm the student attendance. This way, the system will save not only time but also effort that were supposed to be put by instructor during each lecture. It will speed up the process of taking attendance and leave much time for the lecture to be given properly. The proposed system also takes care of preventing unauthorized attendance registration using multi-factor authentication. It considers something you know, something you have, and something you are to confirm the student identity. Our problem statement is, the process of taking student attendance in higher education is time-consuming and inefficient. The process becomes harder to manage when the class size is big. Prevention cheating on attendance is even harder to control. After each class, lecturer have to record the attendance to relate web-based system according to the attendance sheet. The whole attendance taking process is consuming the valuable time of lecturer. With all the problems mentioned above, universities are not 17 changing the way they record attendance. 85% of the universities still recording attendance by signing on attendance sheet. Mobile cellular penetration in Malaysia have reached 131.8%, while smartphone penetration stood at 70% in the third quarter of last year. With the widespread of smartphones among students in university and the problem of wasting lecturer time in attendance taking process, proposed a solution that offers to simplify the attendance taking process. The proposed solution proposed QR code for students to scan with their smartphone. The attendance will be confirmed with the identity from the smartphone. This will save time and effort to record attendance at the same time, reduce unwanted paper usage. The proposed solution identify tourist attendance registration using multi-factor authentication. Our objective for this QR code is to simplify current attendance taking process by automating the process using QR code scanning. 2. Increase the transparency of attendance record by enabling students and lecturers to view attendance record anytime. 3. Reduce cheating on attendance by enforcing cheat detection. 4. Minimize paper usage by eliminating the needs of attendance sheets. 5. Saving lecturer and student time. Our scope for this project is the scope project for this system is the student and lecturer can save time taking student attendance, no longer need to waste time calling student name. Moreover, student cannot cheat with the existence of this system. Okay, first system scope to record attendance for every class. User scope for student is to record your attendance every class. User scope for lecturer is view and manage student attendance record. That's all from me. Other part will be connected by member of my group. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hanisah binti ABDUL Hakim, nombor matrik F1167. Okay, hari ini saya akan sambung project proposal ni. Okay, saya akan sambung project significant. Okay. First, attendance an unavoidable part of any class of lecturer. Making attendance is quite important for a number of reasons. As significant as attendance, it is consume a lot of class time and does not contribute to student progress. The crucial class time can be saved with student attendance system, which is an ultimate solution to not only mark attendance but also to find of meaningful pattern in order monitor student performance around key metric. Attendance taking process leveraging QR code technology will save time, reduce teacher workload and streamline the process of attendance management. And the purpose of attendance is to make the traditional tedious attendance taking process seamless. The exciting process consume a lot of time and energy to take the attendance manually and can cut the time required to take the attendance in less than half. Okay, maksudnya kat sini QR code ni sangat bagus untuk student. Dia boleh mengurangkan masa nak ambil attendance, sebab kalau guna secara sebelum-sebelum ni macam lecturer or teacher kena ambil masa, kena sebut sorang-sorang nama dalam kelas, but now kita guna QR code je, kita boleh detect student tu hadir ke tak. Dengan cara tu pun salah satunya student tak boleh nak menipu kehadiran. Okay, next literature review. QR code based on image processing in this section. A brief study of a paper by Yun Hyu Gyu and Wei Jiang Jiang 2011 has been done to solve the QR code recognition problem caused by ordinary camera collection. The algorithm based on image processing is brought forward in this paper. The process of image binarization, image type correction, image orientation, image geometry correction and image normalization. Allow image to collect on different illumination condition, different acquisition angle to be quickly defined. In practical application, there are few difficult that will be encountered by barcode reading technology. Firstly, there are so much of information that is nothing to do with the barcode. The barcode symbol are printed on the packaging of communication. The condition result in a complex barcode image background. Okay, next the change in the illumination effect and free image brightness of the barcode. So this will increase the difficult of identification. Moreover, the barcode could be read due the acquisition in different angle and distance. Coupled with this geometry distortion and flat distortion caused by image image capture device, the image of the QR code will be rotate, zoom and stretch. Okay, maksudnya kat sini kita guna QR code sangat mudah and student pun senang nak scan. If benda tu dari jauh pun, macam contohnya lecturer just bagi QR code je, student yang duduk belakang pun still boleh senang nak scan QR code tu. So maksudnya dia sangat memudahkan student. Okay, kat sini ada satu contoh gambar yang lecturer dia just show the QR code and student boleh access and isi ke. Okay, next saya buat next questionnaire. Kat sini saya ada letak beberapa soalan untuk student nak respon, nak tengok respon student about my project. Okay, soalan pertama, what is the name of your university college? Itu soalan yang basic je. And number 2, which attendance system does your university college using? Maksudnya dekat college dia menggunakan kehadiran attendance dia automate attendance system ke or sign attendance on attendance sheet. Okay, number 3, what do you think about current attendance system? Maksudnya macam apa pendapat mereka tentang QR code attendance ni. And number 4, do you think it easy to cheat on attendance? Maksudnya senang tak orang nak, kan student sekarang kan boleh je nak menipu dalam kehadiran, just tanda tangan kawan pun dah boleh. And kat sini mudah tak? Macam itulah. And 5, do you think attendance system should be automate? And 6, do you think an automate attendance system will increase the productivity of lecturer and reduce human error? And 7, last but not least, do you think which tracking technology is the best to prevent fake attendance? And lastly, do you think which attendance tracking technology is the most cost effective? Okay, untuk summary the literature review, summary dia saya letak summary untuk sini. Recording attendance is very important and QR code technique of recording attendance is used in the exciting system discussed in the chapter. Few of research relate to the QR code will be discussed, which is provide guideline, approach and idea to work on the current project. Based on the research paper that has been discussed and compare its research paper contain its own advantage and disadvantage. Therefore, the advantage available may to be improve the proposed application. Most application is useful in order to record the attendance. This chapter highlight the important part of each research and visible study, and reference from these studies are clearly stated in the reference list from this literature review. The enhancement and improvement will be made. Okay, next methodology introduction. In this chapter, it will explain the methodology used in this project clearly. Methodology used in research and development in completing this project is stated. These steps in the methodology will be the further explain and conclude. And additionally, hardware and software requirement required for a development project will be listed and explained briefly. And the project methodology must be organized in a scientific investigation to solve the problem, hunting the fact of the truth of the subject, in the ensure the project is complete and functioning properly. This is important step in development as it will guide research through software development. Organized for good project planning, it should start with a good understanding of consumer needs and the nature of the problem study and the idea relate to the knowledge identify rapid application development we call RAD model is used the involve analysis and quick design develop demonstrate refine testing and development the activity conducted during each piece in elaborate in the chapter. Meanwhile, system design is the design of the system involves the content diagram CD, data flow data DFD, and entity relationship diagram ERD. Okay. Next, rapid application development. Rapid application development we call RAD is a concept that was born out of frustration with the waterfall software design approach with too often result in product that we out of data or identification by the time they were actually released. She also claimed the term RAD was come from James Martin in early 1990. The rapid application development RAD consists analysis and quick the design as an identification process. Then there are three main modules in implementation piece of process at the same schedule, which is develop, demonstrate, refine, and the next part is testing and with the development. Okay, kat sini saya ada letak figure rapid application development already model chart. Okay, kat sini first ada analysis, quick design, demonstrate, development, refine and testing, and lastly development.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya AZIZAH binti HASIM, nombor matrik F1013. Okey, hari ini saya akan terangkan tentang projek sistem analisis design. Okey, saya mulakan dengan planning. Okey, planning. This is the first phase in SDLC, whereas in the fase project requirement will be specific and clearly stated. The problem statement of this system is clearly identified and expected outcome will be considered as achievable. The scope of this project will be identified and distinguished. Okey, kat sini kita orang planning, kita orang gunakan untuk buat attendance guna QR code. So sebelum buat tu kita planning dulu macam mana nak buat, nak gunakan QR code tu. So kita gunakan project requirement dengan spesifik dan dengan jelas lah. Okay. Next kita next ialah analysis and quick design. Every requirement that has been identified will be analysis for future understanding. Okay. Kat sini dikata selepas buat requirement tu kita orang akan identify dengan analisis yang kita projek yang kita nak buat tu sebab senang kita nak faham nanti. Okay, dia kata framework and design will be construct and the main function also been determined. Contact diagram, data flow diagram and entity relationship diagram is trained and adjust to fulfill the user requirement. Okay, kat sini kita analisis dengan macam kita rangka sistem tu dengan gunakan contact diagram, data flow diagram dengan entity relationship diagram. Okay, next adalah implementation. Implementation adalah is divided into three parts, which is develop, demonstrate and refine. In develop part, codes will be implemented in the real system and application. All codes are based on the source code and flowchart construct during analysis and design fase. User interface are built of not following the human-computer interaction guideline. The application is developed using Ionic platform, and the web system is developed using PHP and HTML. After developed, the application and system will demonstrate part to make sure the system function is work and refine useless function in refined part. Okey, kat sini kita nak bagi jalankan sistem tu, kita gunakan sistem yang betul dengan dan application. So kita biasanya orang buat guna Android. So kat situ ada code. So kita apa panggil? Kita rangka kod, kita typekan kod untuk berdasarkan postcode dengan flowchart. Kat sinilah macam kita analisis design yang kita buat tu. So dengan user interface built up following human computer interaction guideline ni, kini kita buat tu dengan orang user mudah faham lah. So kat sini ada human computer interaction guideline. Lepas tu next step adalah testing. After the code have been implemented into proposed project, next testing will be done to test the smooth end of the project and to detect any bug or defect that might affect or lead the project failure. There are two testing conduct. The first testing is unit testing, which use whiteboard testing technique to verify the input. The second testing is integration testing, which is blackboard testing technique in validate the input. Okay, testing ni lepas kita siapkan proposal project tu, kita akan test nak tengok dia ada error ke ataupun kita tak boleh guna ke. So kat situ masa testing ni lah kita tengok mana ada salah, mana ada betul. So dia ada dua cara test, iaitu whiteboard dengan blackboard. Okay, development, deployment. Okay, this stage need to get the project ready for use of user. The bugs and defects that have been detected have been removed during the testing stage, and once the project is ready will be presented to the user. Okay, deployment ni selepas kita testing tu, kita dah remove semua, macam kalau ada error ke, ada debug ke, so kita dah clearkan semuanya. Lepas tu masa ni kita nak bagi user gunakan sistem tu. Okay, evaluation adalah last stage. Itu last step. The system has undergone deployment. Stage will be represented to user and they will use it. A user will evaluate the system have improving the system. Okay, masa ni evaluation ni selepas kita jalankan testing, buang debug semua tu, evaluation ni lah kita nak bagi, masa step ni lah kita nak bagi sebelum kita serahkan kepada user nak gunakan sistem ni. So kat sini user boleh tahu kita kena input kat mana. So kat sini lah yang user boleh guna sebetulnya, sebab dah tak ada error, dah tak ada debug, dah tak ada defect semua tu. Okay, software and hardware requirement. Okay, kat sini this section will show the list of software and hardware that involve the development process. Kat sini kita gunakan software dan hardware. So untuk hardware kita gunakan laptop, mobile phone, portable hard disk and flash device. Okay, description yang boleh nampak, untuk laptop used to develop the application. So dalam laptop pun kita boleh guna, mobile phone pun used to scan QR code, function mobile phone ni kita gunakan, kita nak run application tu dengan dan kita juga boleh scan QR code. Okay, portable hard disk ni untuk simpan semua yang project backup kita orang. Okay, untuk flash drive ni dia macam kita simpan report macam sebagai backup lah. Okay, untuk software kita gunakan SQL. sistem database untuk nak masukkan data-data Android untuk kita run application tu. I need to development application. My feed cloud server adalah untuk server. Subline text tree adalah untuk edit coding application tu. Okay, untuk framework yang untuk framework adalah secara kasar sebelum kita ni sebagai rangka sebelum kita tunjuk dalam telefon. So kat sini ada web system, dia akan generate kepada QR code. So Android application ni akan dah hantar data ke database dan database tu akan masuk kepada Android application. Okay. Okay, kat sini dia kata the flow of the system is organized to enable the system develop with progress most smoothly and efficiency. The way of the system functioning is drawn in the diagram to make clear understanding to each process of the system during development phase. The flow of event attendance system consists two parts, which is web-based system of generation QR code and Android application for scanning the QR code. For web system, organizer will feed the event from to create an event and the QR code is generated. For Android application, application will scan QR code and validate in database, then reply the status of scanning either success or not. Okay, inilah function ni adalah rangka kasar dia. Okay, untuk granted ni adalah project planning for attending QR code application 12 week overall and different tasks every week. So ni adalah kerja yang kami buat mengikut minggu-minggu tertentu. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, and lastly for the conclusion, this project is, in conclusion, taking attendance with QR code is the cheapest and acceptable option among all of the solution. It does not require infrastructure change to adapt it. With the popularity of the smartphone and internet accessibility, it can widely used in universities. With the automatically refresh QR code, checking on attendance is become even difficult. Besides, it is eliminated a lot of lecturer effort of managing student attendance record. The project objective we are achieved. Okay, maksudnya kat sini benda kita, projek yang kami cuba nak buat ini sangat mudah dan sangat murah kerana tidak banyak mengeluarkan duit, kerana benda ni memang kita selalu guna, iaitu smartphone and internet accessibility. So semoga projek yang kami cuba buat ini berjalan dengan lancar dan diterima dengan baik. Sekian daripada kami. Terima kasih.